Stop everything that you are doing before YouTube deletes this video. Imagine standing on the threshold between life and death, a moment where time and space dissolve, and you are faced with the raw truth of existence. What happens in this in-between state? For centuries, Tibetan Buddhists have turned to a guidebook for this transition, Bardo Thodol, also known as the Tibetan Book of the Dead. This ancient text is not just about death, it's about life, consciousness, and the journey of the soul. Today, we'll dive deep into its mysteries and uncover its profound teachings. 1. What is the Bardo Thodol? The Bardo Thodol was written in the 8th century and is attributed to Padmasambhava, the legendary Buddhist master who brought Buddhism to Tibet. The term Bardo means intermediate state, and Thodol translates to liberation through hearing. Essentially, it's a guide for the soul in navigating the phases of existence after death, with the ultimate aim of achieving enlightenment or liberation from the cycle of rebirth. But here's the catch: it's not just about the afterlife. The teachings of the Bardo Thodol are deeply symbolic and apply to life itself. It's a manual for understanding the nature of reality, our consciousness, and how to transcend fear and attachment. Section 2. The concept of Bardos. The Bardo Thodol identifies 6 Bardos, or transitional states, but it focuses primarily on 3. 1. The Chikai Bardo, the moment of death. 2. The Chanyad Bardo, the state of experiencing visions and deities. 3. The Sidpa Bardo, the stage leading to rebirth. Let's break these down. In the Chikai Bardo, the soul encounters the ultimate reality, a dazzling, formless light. This is the true nature of the mind, pure, vast, and infinite. But here's the twist: if the soul is unprepared, it can feel overwhelmed and retreat into darkness, missing the opportunity for liberation. Next is the Chanyad Bardo, where the soul encounters peaceful and wrathful deities. These aren't literal beings, but projections of the mind, manifestations of our deepest fears, desires, and karmic imprints. Recognizing them as illusions can lead to enlightenment, but failing to do so keeps the cycle of samsara turning. Finally, the Sidpa Bardo is the stage of rebirth. Here, the soul is drawn to a new existence based on karma. The goal is to break free from this cycle entirely, but most souls are pulled into another life. 3. What makes the Bardo Thodol unique? What makes the Bardo Thodol so fascinating is its psychological depth. Think about this. The deities and visions aren't external entities, they're reflections of your own mind. The text suggests that the key to liberation lies in self-awareness and non-attachment.karma. This aligns with modern psychology, doesn't it? Our fears, anxieties, and even our joy are projections of our mental state. The Bardo Thodol challenges us to face these head-on, even in the most terrifying moments. Even Carl Jung admired this text, calling it a masterpiece of psychological understanding. He believed it could teach us about the unconscious mind and our journey to self-realization. Section 4. Lessons for the living. Here's the takeaway. The Bardo Thodol isn't just for the dying, it's a guide for the living. By understanding the Bardos, we can learn to live more fully and fearlessly. For example, the Chikai Bardo teaches us to embrace the present moment. The Chanyad Bardo encourages us to confront our fears, and the Sidpa Bardo reminds us of the consequences of our actions. It's about preparation not just for death, but for every transition in life. Think about it. Aren't we always in some kind of Bardo? A state between jobs, relationships, or even emotional states. The Bardo Thodol teaches us to navigate these with grace. 5. Final thoughts. In the end, the Tibetan Book of the Dead is more than a spiritual text. It's a mirror that reflects the infinite depths of our consciousness. It challenges us to transcend fear, embrace change, and awaken to the ultimate truth of who we are. So, the next time you find yourself in a transitional phase, remember, every Bardo is an opportunity for growth and liberation. And maybe, just maybe, the light you fear is the light that sets you free. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the mysteries of the Bardo Thodol. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.